Hi guys, welcome to Rotting Flesh Movie Reviews. I'm Billy Pop. Here we go. Friday the 13th Part 3. Made in 1982, 1 year later after the second movie, 2 years later after the first movie. Directed again by Steve Miner. This film came to theaters in 3D. Although the 3D doesn't look good at all in comparison to things today, I just watched the normal version like a normal fucking person because it looks like shit. This is also the installment in the franchise that gave Jason his iconic hockey mask. This one picks up the day after Part 2, which I guess makes it Saturday the 14th. Ooh, false advertising. We open the film with Jason murdering a guy who loves to steal from his own store! Jason retreats to an old barn. The barn is on the Higgins family property. Chris Higgins returned to her property with some of her stoned friends. 2 years after a rapey event happened that traumatized her.
And standing there was this hideous looking man. He was so grotesque, he was almost inhuman. He had a knife. And he attacked me with it.
She meets up with her boyfriend Rick to start fresh and take it slow. They also find a three-dimensional biker gang. There's a subplot where the whiny, spineless prankster character Shelly grows some balls and hits the bikers' bikes with his car. The biker gang follows them, of course, but, you know. And speaking of the Shelly guy, he is the reason Jason receives his awesome fucking hockey mask. But seriously, listen to this guy.
Would you be yourself if you look like this?
I guess I fooled you, huh?
I didn't mean to. Excuse me, but I believe that's my wallet. Can I buy you two guys a beer or something?
Asshole.
Who would hang out with this fucking guy? So a few people died. You know, typical Friday the 13th stuff. Anyway, as we all guess, Chris is the final girl. She fights Jason to the bitter end. She doesn't even get all moist when he shows her his sexy smile. That was actually pretty gross. She slams an axe into the side of Jason's mask, supposedly killing him for good. This was supposed to be the end of the franchise. There was no moniker underneath the title to say so. Farther along in the franchise, Jason would continue to have the gash on the left side of his hockey mask till, it got more rotted and shit. As the movie comes to an end, we have Chris floating on a lake in a canoe, exhausted from her spooky night. Then for some reason, Mrs. Voorhees jumps out of the lake with her head reattached. For some reason. You're just going to have to suspend belief. This film is one of my absolute favorites in the franchise. There's just so much going on in it. I kind of wish the 3D gimmick wasn't there, because it kind of ruins some of the kill scenes, and it's just played annoying in some of the dialogue scenes too. Not everyone will agree with me about that. This is an important film in the franchise too, because it's the one where Jason gets his hockey mask, and in the end, that was a huge trademark for the franchise. The direction, because of the 3D, was one of the few things other than once again the campy dialogue.
Hi everybody! What are you looking at? Is everything all right? Just your basic old-fashioned mother problems. So, which one's my date?
Hi.
You're Shelley?
Sorry.
I didn't care for much. I like the feel and general mood of the first two films a little bit better. But the parts that weren't shot in 3D were pretty good, I guess. The guy who played Jason, Richard Brooker, oh, wow, what a performance. What a performance, and I'm serious. Just take a look at how intense he is. Pretty scary, right? He's probably my favorite Jason. The cinematography was pretty good. Dumbass! The music is the same, in a sense, unless you count the weird disco tune at the beginning. The writing, I believe, was done better in this entry than most of the sequels. I'm basing this on what little writing goes into a Friday the 13th script. This much. But at least this has some parts that shape the franchise. I can recommend this film to any Friday fan, or to anyone who loves a good slasher movie. I love a good slasher movie. It's probably my second favorite in the franchise. That's saying a lot, but this is one film in the franchise that I think is important. I give this masterpiece an 8.5 3D out of 10 for being such great fapping material. Keeping this one in the spank bank. Well guys, thank you for watching the episode. I am hoping you subscribe. Please do that. That Midget production.